This is it, and I'm so excited. Okay, this is going to be a past life and soul contract history reading that I'm going to put in my shop today. So thank you to the person who asked me to basically make this, because now I'm super excited about it. So this is like part from doing some research and part from just like spirit guiding its development. So we start with the base here, okay? Consider this like the present earth plane almost. This is the base, this is the foundation, okay? And think of it also as above, so below. And then underneath the base, we go into the history, and above the base, we go into the present and the future. So the foundation is going to be emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical. Didn't quite squeeze it in. The base is going to be, and the foundation is going to be emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical influences on you as a soul, okay? Now, in the history, the so below part, we have, notice there's actually 6 pyramids altogether. There's 3 pyramids below and 3 pyramids above, and they mirror each other, okay? So these 2 pyramids represent karma. These 2 pyramids represent soul contracts. And these 2 pyramids represent like, they're mirroring in a slightly different way. So this is past life. So it's like the impact on the present. And then this is ultimately impact on the present and future. And this is ultimately where you're headed. So I guess I don't need to go into exactly each position. But like I said, we have the karma section that's going to go through, of course. Okay, hold on. Okay, the karma pyramids are going to go through lessons that are being learned and healed and released. Karma, not just lessons, but actual karma, because it could be stuff that you did that needs to be like released, and that you need to, what's the right way to say it? Like just justice needs to be served there, but scales need to be balanced. We've done stuff as well, basically. Now, so it could be karma like that, or it could be karmic lessons that started but didn't finish. Then it's going to be whatever spirit needs to tell you. So the focus is going to be on that. What is carrying over from past lives into the present? What themes from the past lives? Because the most significant stuff that affects our present lifetimes has been affecting us over multiple past lifetimes. So whatever that is, the influences on it, people, situations, actions, and behaviors, what needs to be done. So what actions do you need to take now? But it's looking at it in the mirroring effect. So in the past lives, like everything that occurred in the past lives, and then up here in the present, what needs to be done. So it's all of those lessons and impact from both past and the present. And then soul contracts is in a similar fashion, except there's not necessarily karma involved with the soul contracts, but it can be, relationships that you have. Everybody has soul group and soul family that continues to incarnate together. It's not just like a twin flame, not just karmic partners, other people as well. So any of those contracts or relationships that need to come up, that need to be addressed, who they are, what happened in the past lifetimes, whether it's traumas or lessons or whatever, what occurred in the past lifetimes that is carrying over into the present that still needs to be addressed and healed in some way, how it's affecting the present, what actions need to be taken, and of course who it is, what the relationships were in the past, what the relationships are in the present, that type of thing. And then with the last 2 pyramids, the one in the past is representing, oops, I'm looking at the wrong spot. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes at the same time. Well, I'm looking at what I wrote down for each position. Where is it? There it is. So this is going to be specific past life lessons or messages, how to implement it now and how it's going to affect the future. And then how relationships are going to grow from this, how life purpose is going to grow from it, and the ultimate outcome. So all of this is just like an intricately interwoven, in-depth look at your soul and your soul path over multiple lifetimes, like the base influences, the overall themes and lessons and people from the past lives, what occurred in the past lives, as well as how it is impacting and influencing the present. And then what needs to be done in the present, what needs to be released or healed or looked at in some way, shape, or form, and what the outcome is going to be from doing so. This can be specific to this whole entire thing, can be specific to the twin flame journey. It could be specific to your own individual soul journey. It could be, you could even discuss it in terms of your ascension process. And I really love how I have the base here, and then besides the pyramids, they continue to connect. Like there's another pyramid that's made here and another pyramid that's made here. And then this bigger rectangle is like that solid foundation of who you have been, who you are, the as above, so below aspect, and where you are headed. And this is the foundation of your life that you are building on and growing on. And I just love how, sorry about the screaming children in the background. I have my back door open so I can bring the outside in. So there's lots of screaming going on, but they're having fun. So yeah, I really love how Spirit created this, and I'm so excited about it. And this is only part of it. This is only part of the reading. This is going to be like, this part of the reading is going to be using the Akashic Records Tarot, the regular tarot, and any other oracle cards that I am guided to use. Like, I'm not just going to use one deck. I'm going to use whichever ones I'm guided to use. And then I'm separately also going to use my past life cards to look at specific lifetimes. As I was saying, I'm going to also use my past life deck to look at specific lifetimes. Like, I already have a past life reading, but it only looks at one lifetime. In this case, I'm also going to be using my Spirit Chat. So that's going to have the Akashic Records along with tarot and other oracle cards for this, the past life cards, and the Spirit Chat. And with the Spirit Chat, I'm going to be able to ask Spirit specific things like, okay, how many lifetimes are really impacting the present right now? How many lifetimes do we need to look at? And then from that, I can go to the past life deck and I can pull cards for however many lifetimes Spirit told me that we need to look at. And I can get the overall theme and the individual things that happened in each lifetime. And I can also, with the Spirit Chat, ask more specific questions of whatever it is that comes up during the reading that needs to be, that I need clarity on. So that could be like, if there's deeper questions about who or what happened, or about what lessons are needing to be learned, I can go, once I do all of this and have the past life decks or the past life information for each one, once I do all that, I can go to the Spirit Chat and ask those deeper questions for additional insight as needed. And you know what? As I do all of this, Spirit gives me visions and information anyway, so that will all be like jotted down. But then whatever is remaining that are still like questions unknown, then I can go to the Spirit Chat and get those other details. So I'm really excited about this too. I always love it when I develop something new. Like I loved it when I added the soul path and the shadow work readings to my shop, which those are in there too if you guys don't know. I love doing soul path and shadow work readings because it's something a little different. Hold on. The soul path and the shadow work, and this too, it's a little different from, the twin flame readings, but they also add important insight to your twin flame journey as well, because your twin flame journey is an important aspect of your soul journey. So I love doing the soul path and the shadow work readings that give you that extra insight of, okay, what do you need to do? What does Spirit want you to do on your soul path that's going to positively affect your twin flame relationship and journey, whether that is digging into the shadow work, or it's life purpose related, or and everybody has two life purposes as well. They have their creative life purpose that is meant to bring about more success professionally and financially, although it doesn't have to, but it usually does. And then there's also the spiritual life purpose. So I love looking into all that. And now this is just going to add another layer of things that you can look at for your own life and journey that impact your present, and that impact your, where you are currently at in your soul growth and soul journey process, like not just in this lifetime, but in all lifetimes. So I think that's really cool. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. Of course it's up to you guys, but I highly encourage you to get a soul path or a shadow work, or now a past life soul contract history reading. I'm going to add this to my shop today. And that's another reason why I extended the sale. Like, even though Spirit was already guiding me to extend the sale a week for Easter, this was just another reason to just give you guys that option to get it with the discount as well. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think that for those of you who are open to it, in order to help your own paths, it's going to be really helpful. I wish these videos were just a tad longer, meaning like that they didn't cut me off so fast. But anyway, the last quick thought that I was saying was just for those of you who really want to do the work and dig into, your healing and your soul paths and everything, like all 3 readings that I mentioned, and now this new one will be great for helping you do that. And they are so much fun to me. I love doing them. I put a lot into them. I think that anybody who has gotten readings from me can tell you. I mean, I just sent a reading the other night that was almost 2 hours. That was a twin flame all-inclusive reading. There was a lot to it. That's why it was almost 2 hours. But still, like, I do everything that Spirit guides me to do. And I put a lot of energy and time into my readings. And that's why people appreciate me, because they know that I'm authentic and I care and I put a lot into it. So now I'm really excited about these 2. I hope you guys enjoy them.